Kingdoms ours, all the heathens forbidden. The chosen bow down to no one. It was written. The men above me shout, Hum Yasha. And all the warriors be like, Hum Yasha. All day as we discuss how they don't like us. Captains on streets and corners, all is feeling righteous. Real particular, nobody else there to compare to. Train for women in war and warlike apparel. Prefer our leaders, can't get between us. Watch where you stepping. Cause a scene, you gon' see how brotherhood is a weapon. Tough skin protect our wrists. Teach girls and kids to foulness. Call them prophetess, a priest damn near nothing without it. More than rubies, cute and understanding when describing. Virtue, love, and no lip from the daughters of Zion. Gold teeth, earrings, chains, and the rings. Precious metals, fabrics, emphatic stones, and everything. Trying to catch the slave, rewind what we rappers slay. Lost in parables, the scripture breakdowns terrible. Yasha, the prince of the power, we are the Jews. God on earth, you can see it by watching all our moves. Man of war with hair wool, no idols, loving judgments. God of the Bible, the men above me shout, Hum Yasha. And all the warriors be like, Hum Yasha. Kingdoms ours, all the heathens forbidden. The chosen bow down to no one. It was written. The men above me shout, Hum Yasha. And all the warriors be like, Hum Yasha. Man of war with hair wool, no idols, loving judgments. God of the Bible, the men above me shout, Hum Yasha. And all the warriors be like, Hum Yasha. Kingdoms ours, all the heathens forbidden. The chosen bow down to no one. It was written. The men above me shout, Hum Yasha. And all the warriors be like, Hum Yasha.
We're about to get started in a minute, so if you have any questions, feel free to put them in the chat. Baba Kusha.
It's 1 West, 1 2 5th. They let the priests in the building. They let the priests in the building. They let the priests in the building. This is 1 West, 1 2 5th. They let the priests in the building. They let the priests in the building, nigga. They let the priests in the building, nigga. Beers, braids, and boots, even though I got a bald head, long nose. Pistol, I feel that bitch with bald heads, all prank. Tissue pulling out that boy's head. Shit's chopped. Looking like a bulls in a street fight, 2 hands faster than the Honda. You don't want no problems, roll up on you like Blanca. 1 West, that's the mantra. Red headband with a spray gun like Contra. Check your attitude, the gear stretch, longitude, the latitude. Come on. I'm a police bitch, so some fucking gratitude to tell I'm 1 West by the way I walk, way I talk. 125th straight New York, Harlem, nigga. And I'm a rep to the death of me. I die for the guy on the right or the left of me. You turning beast mode, I'm turning to priest mode. Get to knocking niggas out like Craig for thinking they deep. It's 1 West, 1 2 5th. They let the priests in the building. They let the priests in the building. They let the priests in the building. This is 1 West, 1 2 5th. They let the priests in the building. They let the priests in the building. They let the priests in the building. Hardcore men at war. I just follow Captain Yachty, with him I go. I might lose my shit, for him I blow and get the picking niggas all through that one I stole. We got a garment down to the foot, girdle around the paps, not a scuff on the boot. Yeah. You niggas try and look tough and look cute while we rock rough and stuff until you're stuffing loose. Been hell ain't too long. Now we busting loose, breaking down the barriers, it's destructive. The truth. I was talking to a dumb nigga rhyme and he said we the Israelites. That's no denying. I said yeah, but you ain't in complaint. I'm Kyrie, I'm trying to be General Muhammad. That's right. It make me want to break a nigga's spine and do what a doc can't even fucking realign him. I get a nigga to get a nigga on consignment. It's 1 West, 1 2 5th. They let the priests in the building. They let the priests in the building. They let the priests in the building. This is 1 West, 1 2 5th. They let the priests in the building. They let the priests in the building. They let the priests in the building, nigga. This the truth, this the home of the truth. When niggas ain't gotta roam. Yeah. When niggas ain't gotta die alone. Put a nigga on both sides, you ain't gotta die alone. Be like, that nigga deader than a motherfucker. I brought my sword back wetter than a motherfucker. Fuck the turtles. I'm shredded like a motherfucker in this gym trying to get shredded like a motherfucker. The loose can and the firebomb. Everything on this gun custom like a die. Wanna call it one Yala. The Kwa, Rasan, the Mafia, Yahaja, Malakati, Yahanna. Let's go! They let the priests in the building, nigga, waking up on people. Even when we chillin', nigga, fuck them fake camps. Better get with the realer niggas. For Christ come back and say, kill them niggas!
Yo, man, listen, man, I gotta run that back just because of how fire it is, man. One time.
Yes, your team delivers, but their processes, though.
Run that back, man. Get this, what the heck is this, man? Ads and stuff, man. Y'all hit that hit that link.
It's West 125th. Damn. They let the priests in the building. They let the priests in the building. They let the priests in the building. This is One West 125th. They let the priests in the building. They let the priests in the building. They let the priests in the building, nigga. Beards, braids, and boots, even though I got a bald head, long nose. Pistol, I feel that bitch with bald heads, all prank. Tissue pouring out that boy's head. Shit's chopped. Looking like bulls at a street fight, 2 hands faster than the Honda. You don't want no problems, roll up on you like Blanca. One West, that's the mantra. Red hairband with a spray gun like Contra. Check your attitude, the gear stretch, launch through the ladder. Come on, I'm a priest, bitch, so some fucking gratitude. Could tell I'm One West by the way I walk, way I talk. 125th straight New York, Harlem, nigga. And I'ma rep it to the death of me. I die for the guy on the right or the left of me. You turn into beast mode, I turn into priest mode. Get to knocking niggas out like cranks for thinking they default. It's One West, 125th. They let the priests in the building. They let the priests in the building. They let the priests in the building. This is One West, 125th. They let the priests in the building. They let the priests in the building. They let the priests in the building, niggas. All core, men at war. Just follow Captain Yachty, with him I go. I might lose my shit for him, I blow and get the picking niggas off through that one-eye scope. We got a garment down to the foot, girdle around the pep. It's not a scuff on the book. Yeah. You niggas try and look tough and look cute while we rock rough and stuff until you're stuffed and loose. Been held back too long. Now we busting loose, breaking down the barriers. This destructive truth. I was talking to a nigga rhyming. He said we the Israelites, that's no denying. I said, yeah, but you ain't in compliance. You trying to be Kyrie, I'm trying to be General Muhammad. That's right. It make me want to break a nigga's spine and do what a doc ain't even fucking realign him. I get a nigga to get a nigga on consignment. It's One West, 125th. They let the priests in the building. They let the priests in the building. They let the priests in the building. This is One West, 125th. They let the priests in the building. They let the priests in the building. They let the priests in the building, nigga. This the truth, this the home of the truth. When niggas ain't gotta roam. Yeah. When niggas ain't gotta die alone. Put a nigga on both sides, you ain't gotta die alone. Be like, that nigga deader than a motherfucker. I brought my sword back wetter than a motherfucker. Fuck the turtles. I'm shredded like a motherfucker in this gym trying to get shredded like a motherfucker. The loose can and the firebomb. Everything on this gun custom like a die one. Call it one Yala. The Kwa, Rasan, the Mafia, Yahaja, Malakati, Yahanna. Let's go! They let the priests in the building, nigga, waking up on people. Even when we chillin', nigga, fuck them fake camps. Better get with the realer niggas. For Christ come back and say, kill them niggas!
Dang, that shit hard, boys. It was my language. I apologize. That's a hard track. Hey, Texas got one. I'm gonna tell you that much. They got one. That's crazy. That's the one right there, man. Shalom, Yahweh Basham, Yahweh Shabrak, thumb to all the brothers. Yahweh Shemala, Thun Basham, Yahweh Shah to all the sisters. This is the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, started out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commanding General Yahanna. All right. I'm priest and officer of 1,000 ITAZAB. And if you are watching this video, please like, share if you haven't already, subscribe. You understand? This is the Isupk Florida. We trying to, you know what I'm saying? We trying to reach the world. You know what I mean? I think we got like 18,000 subscribers, man. Let's get to 2,000. Let's get to 2,000, man. Y'all help us share these videos and get to 2,000. Share our class, share our page. You know what I'm saying? Isupk Florida, and help us get to that 2,000, man. We're gonna go into the Bible. This little black book I got right here that every Christian church claims they believe in. Every Christian grandmother claims to live by. But we're gonna go into this Bible and show that everything that they taught us about this Bible is a lie. You understand? It's actually contrary to what this Bible says. It's contrary to who the real people of this book is. It's contrary to if the Most High wants us to keep the laws of this book or not. It's contrary to what's expected in the end, according to this book. You understand? Everything that they taught us was opposite to what's actually in the Bible. You understand? And all we had to do was open it up and read it. Well, I'm going to show you that the day of the Lord, the day that everybody's waiting on, right? The day that everybody says they want to come to pass. You understand? Everybody want Jesus to return. You know what I'm saying? They want God to come down from the throne and all this. You understand? Well, you don't realize that that day is a dark day. That day is what you would call hell. What we know as hell is on earth. You understand? Hell is on earth, and it comes when you don't obey God, when you don't keep his laws, statutes, and commandments. You understand? We're going to go to the book of Amos, chapter 5 and 20 to prove it. You understand? So if you got a Bible, which I'm sure everybody does, the most popular book in the world. Hey, shalom, Officer Thamayam. So like you, shalom, Shirai Yaquar, shalom, Ra'amah. Who else we got? Ra'ah Awar. Where you from? Hold on, let me. If you could, Ra'ah Awar, put where you from. You know what I'm saying? So I can shout you out properly. He says, Isupk, home of the truth, to the billionth power of infinity. Damn right, warrior. You understand? Kokomo. I think Kokomo. All right. You understand? Y'all do have any questions? You feel free to ask your questions. Let me see. So yeah, we're gonna go to the book of Amos, chapter 5, right? I'm gonna start at verse 20. With me. The priests in the building, Nick. The priests in the building, Nick. West. Oh yeah, we also live on Instagram. Let me shout out Instagram real quick. If you're watching on Instagram live, you understand. Welcome to the class. Feel free to ask any questions. Facebook, Facebook, YouTube. I mean, welcome to the class. All right. The book of Amos, chapter 5, verse 20. Shall not the day of the Lord be darkness and not light, even very dark, and no brightness in it? You understand? This is a fact that the day of the Lord is going to be dark. You understand? We know because we didn't just stop at that one verse. You understand? When we found out the truth about the Bible, we didn't just run straight to John 3:16 and say, you know, the whole entire earth is going to be saved. If the whole entire earth is saved, what is it being saved from? You understand? So we understand that the Bible, it has context to it. Can't just read one verse here or one verse there. You got to put it together, man. You got to go with the flow of the Bible. You start to confuse the word of the Most High when you start adding your own doctrines in it, or you see one verse and you think it means what you want it to mean. The Bible don't mean what you want it to mean. It means what God says it means. You understand? And according to Amos chapter 5, verse 20, the day of Christ's return is going to be a dark day. How many of y'all looking forward to that? You understand? Put a 1 in the chat. Put a 1W in the chat if you're looking forward to that day. You understand? Put a 2 in the chat if you fear the day that the Lord sends Christ back. You understand? His million angels. You understand? Or millions of angels, I should say. Put a 1 W in the chat if that's the day that you can't wait for. You understand? Damn right, Rama. You understand? That's the day we pray for. We got a shirt that says we pray for war, and God answers. You understand? It's going to be a glorious day. But here's the thing. It's going to be a lot of unaliving. It's going to be a lot of darkness, man. A lot of things that you don't want to see. Things that you pray that your grandmama don't have to live through. You understand? Because not everybody going to make it. There's no such thing as no rapture, my nigga. You understand? You're going to see some angels break through that sky and swoop up all the elect of Israel. It's going to swoop up all the elect of Israel and everybody else going to war. It's going to be bad, man. Let me start. I'm going to go back to verse. I'm going to start at verse 14. Just give y'all some context. Like I said, we'll just read one verse and keep it moving. We read the whole entire Bible. You understand? So let me start at verse 14. Seek good and not evil, that ye may live. And so the Lord, the God of hosts, shall be with you, as ye have spoken. You understand? Seek good, man. What is the good? I want somebody to tell me what's the good and what's the evil. It says, seek good and not evil. Does anybody know what the good and evil in this verse is? Because leave it to Christians, man. Christians will tell you, you know what I'm saying, good is being a good little Christian boy, singing in the choir, banging the tambourine. You understand? Playing the drums when grandmama say get on the drums and play that thing. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be in all the plays, the Christmas play. And you gotta celebrate the Hallelujah celebration. They don't call it Halloween, they call it Hallelujah celebration. You understand? Being good to them is doing whatever the pastors say to do. So then what's the evil? What's the evil? Is the evil wearing armbands? You understand? Wearing these glorious armbands, the evil putting on a mitre. Is it going out there on the streets and telling our oppressor that he's the devil the Bible speaks of? Is that evil? Is it evil to tell Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians that they are sinning according to the Most High? You understand? Let the Christian church tell it that's evil. They call you Satan. They call you the devil for doing what God said to do in the Bible. Said to keep his commandments. You go out there and you teach people. Christ said to keep the commandments. You understand? Christ said that if you break the least commandment and teach men to do the same, then you're going to be least in the kingdom of heaven. So all we doing is what Christ said to do. And are we evil? You understand? How are we evil for doing what Christ? If I'm evil for doing what Christ said to do, wouldn't that make Christ evil? Like, you got to think about your logic. You call what I'm doing, if you call what me and my brothers is doing on this side of the line, you understand? How we go to camp every Saturday and we prophesy to the wind. If that's the case, you calling Christ evil. You calling his disciples evil. You calling every Matthew, Mark, Luke, John, Paul, all of them, you calling them evil. You understand? So you got to explain that to me, Christians. If I'm doing what Christ said to do, if I'm doing what Christ did, and you calling me evil, then that means you calling Christ evil. Just like if you were to call Christ evil, you would be calling the Most High evil. Somebody please tell, who we got on here? UPK or Pac? Paco.
Hey, Lord Christ, my Lord.
Shalom, Lord Christ. What's going on, man? I got a question for you.
God, sir.
Is Christ evil?
Salaki?
Is Christ evil?
Is Christ evil?
Right. It's not a trick question. It's not a trick question.
God, sir, he can be evil.
All right. You know what I'm saying? What makes him evil?
Well, the day of the Lord is it's gonna be something serious. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I gotta give you that. I gotta hand it to you on that one. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely gonna be an evil day. It's gonna be an evil day, man. You understand? So let me ask you another question. In Amos chapter 5, verse 14, it says, seek good and not evil. So what is the good and evil in there?
Come on, sir. It's seeking the commandments, you know, and the righteousness of the Father, you know, and so that no evilness overtake you. You know what I
So the
mean?
good, you said the good is what?
Is the commandments.
Okay. And what's the evil?
The evil would be the punishment from not following the commandments.
Okay. That's not a bad answer. What about you, Trooper Armand? By Shalom, y'all about me, y'all should get third.
Shalom Adawan, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shabbat. So good and evil, I believe, sir, this is more contextual than anything. For example, what we deem as good and evil is the difference between keeping the commandments and not keeping the commandments.
Okay.
And then there's another good and evil, which is like it could be deemed as a blessing or a punishment.
Right. Okay. That's a good. Both of y'all gave some good answers. You know what I'm saying? Somebody give me Genesis chapter 2, verse 17, real quick. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But both of those is definitely good answers. They're correct answers. They're not wrong. You know what I mean? Good and evil are contextual. They're relative. You know what I mean? What seems good to somebody might be evil to another person, and vice versa. What seems evil to one person might be good to another. You understand? If I say, if the book of Deuteronomy says that if I keep God's commandments, if the Israelites keep God's commandments, they're going to get rulership over the entire earth. Well, guess what? Anybody who's not an Israelite will be the ones being ruled over. They won't be the rulers, but they'll be the ruled. So that's good for the Israelites, but it might be evil for the ones that's serving it. It might be bad for the ones that's serving it. You understand? So that's definitely a good answer. Both of y'all. Does anybody have Genesis chapter 2, verse 17?
Count on one count, sir.
Read when you have it. Babu Shah.
Count on one count. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 2, verse 17.
Mm-hmm.
But of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil.
Of the what of good and evil?
But of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil.
Right. See, Adam was told not to eat of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. If you want to know what the fruit was, it wasn't an apple. All right. You don't have to throw away your Apple iPhone because it got an apple symbol on it. All right. It wasn't talking about an apple. It told you right there in that verse. It's the knowledge. All right. You got knowledge from that tree. Now you got to ask yourself, what is the tree? And for time's sake, you know what I'm saying? Because that's a whole nother class. But the trees are people. You understand? Trees in the Bible, according to context, you know what I'm saying? Contextually, trees are people, or can be people or nations. You understand? And so God told Adam not to get the knowledge from the other people.
So, sir.
Come on, go ahead.
Like family trees.
Exactly. The water. Excellent point. Like a family tree. You understand? So God was telling Adam not to get his knowledge from those other families. This is your knowledge right here, and this is the knowledge that he was warning him of. The knowledge of what? Read on.
But of the tree of the knowledge of good of evil.
Of good and evil.
Like.
Of good and evil shall you not eat. You understand why? Because before Adam ate from that tree, he didn't know what it was like to be punished. You understand? He didn't know what it felt like to be ruled over rather than rule. He didn't know what it felt like to be in dominion rather than to be in subjection. He didn't know the difference. The relativity of good and evil didn't exist to him until he ate from that tree, until he got that knowledge from those people. You understand? Until he got the knowledge from that serpent, which we know as snake in the grass, a wicked person. You understand? Once Adam ate from that tree, he gained the knowledge of good and evil. Why? Because God punished him right after that. God punished him and his wife for doing what he told him not to do. And had we never done what God told us not to do, we would never know what evil is. We would never know what good is either, because it would just always be good. Everything would be good, nonstop, forever. And we would never even know that there was a such thing as evil. We would never know that there was a such thing as good. It's like, this is just life. This is just how I live. You know, I walk outside and flowers bloom immediately. You know what I'm saying? I walk up to a tree and I thought it was barren, but the closer I got, the more fruit started to appear on that tree. I ain't never going hungry. You understand? But because we found out what good and evil is, sin came into the world and we all died. You understand? We don't get to live a long time and raise babies and our babies' babies. And then by the time we go to sleep, you understand, which is inevitable. Everybody sleeps one day. But by the time we sleep, we got a huge family. We got our inheritances get passed down the right way. Everybody eating off of their father. You know what I'm saying? The sons eat off the father. You know what I mean? Always good. Never bad. But we ate from that tree, man. Now we found out what the knowledge of good and evil is. Let's go back to Amos 5 and 14. All right. Anybody got that? Pop, you got that? Matter of fact, give me Deuteronomy.
Sir.
Give me Amon. Give me Deuteronomy 30 and 19 real quick. You hold where you at, Pop.
Come.
Wakan, sir. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 30, verse 19.
Mm-hmm.
I call heaven and earth to record this day against you.
Mm-hmm. Give me a verse above that. I think it's more on it. Give me a verse right above it.
Wakan. Verse 18.
Mm-hmm.
I denounce unto you this day that ye shall surely perish,
Mm-hmm.
and that ye shall not prolong your days upon the land.
Oh, okay. All right. That's it. Keep going.
Whither thou passest over Jordan to go to possess it.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 19. I call heaven and earth to record this day against you.
The you is who is the you is talking about?
Israel, sir.
Right. How do you know?
Well, if I read the verse up,
Yeah.
it says, I denounce unto you this day that ye shall surely perish, and that ye shall not prolong your days upon the land. So this is the time where Israel was about to lose their land. That's what
Right.
I'm presuming. Yeah.
Right. But the way you know, let me go to it real quick. The way you know is if you go up even further. I think you might have to go to actually 27. But this is talking to the Israelites. You know what I mean? This is if I go to Deuteronomy 27 and 1, it says that Moses with the elders of Israel commanded the people, saying, keep all the commandments which I command you this day. So that's why I say contextually, you understand, you have to read the Bible in context. You can't read the Bible, just read that verse and think you understand the whole Bible. You got to get some context. So what this is talking about is the nation of Israel. That's the you. So like, keep going.
Kind of one kind.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to start at the top of 19 again.
Mm-hmm. No sweat.
I call heaven and earth to record this day against you,
Mm-hmm.
that I have set before you life and death.
Life and death. Good and evil. Life is good. See, you're alive, but you're not really living. You understand? You're not living, like you don't have life. How do you know? You walk in the streets, man. When you get pulled over by a cop, you don't know if you're gonna make it home. And your heart drops to your tailbone. You understand? And it seems like all the blood in your body just rushes up to the top of your head. You understand? You are not living in this world. But guess who is? Your oppressor is living. Those Arab people are living, man. The Indians, they own every store in your neighborhood. Every one of them. From the Dunkin' Donuts to the chicken wing spot. They own it all.
Right.
You understand? They're living. You're not living.
Salagi, sir.
Go ahead.
Could that go with the Valley of Dry Bones?
Damn right. Damn right. We walking dead. The water, Pop. You understand? We are the walking dead. We are the Valley of Dry Bones, man. I'm in Riviera Beach right now, man. I'm in Riviera Beach. Where we, every week we give out food to our people, man. Every week we stand outside this building right here that I'm in, and we hand out food to Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. And as we hand out that food, you understand, we see bones walking by, man. You understand? Not a knock to our people, you know what I mean? Not to, not to insult Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. It's just an observation, man. We are like the walking dead. Esau puts drugs in our community, and we literally became zombies. You understand? So you absolutely right. Just like the Valley of Dry Bones. We're not living, even though we're alive. Keep going.
Khan one Khan. That I have set before you life and death.
Right. The death is not dying and going to sleep. The death is not laying down in the casket. Not in this context. The death is the evil that we go through every day. The death is getting gout, getting high blood pressure, getting diabetes, man, getting AIDS from having sex with whoever you want to have sex with. These things are the death and the evil that it talks about in the Bible. Keep going.
Blessings and cursings.
There we can see blessings and what?
Blessings and cursing.
Right. Blessings are good. Cursings are evil. All right. So that's the good and the evil that it's talking about in Amos 5:1. We can go back there. If you could also Pop pick up on 4. Matter of fact, yeah, go ahead and read from the top of 14.
Con, sir.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we had hey, Shalom, how about some y'all shout to Yeshaya?
Hey, Shalom Marawan, Yabashim Shabbat.
Hey, good to see you. We in Amos 5:14. Go ahead, Pop.
Con, can you hear me, sir?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Con.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead. Amos 5:14. Pop, you there?
Con, I'm on my phone trying to do it.
Oh, okay, no sweat. Also, Yeshaya, could you take over for him? You know what I'm saying? I know he probably having some trouble.
Khan, Marawan. This is the book of Amos, chapter 5, verse 14.
Mm-hmm.
Seek good and not evil, that ye may live. And the Lord, and so the Lord, the God, the God of hosts, shall be with you,
right?
as
Stop.
ye.
Hold on 1 second. You see what I'm saying? Seek good and not evil, that ye may live. You understand? Because if you don't, once you start to do what God said not to do, like Officer Hispanic said, you know what I'm saying, the good is keeping the commandments, and the evil is not keeping the commandments. And once you start to do evil, That's when you start to receive the death that it talks about throughout the whole entire Bible, but in Deuteronomy chapter 30. You understand? You start to receive that death, which is drive-bys in your neighborhood every night. You know what I'm saying? You go to sleep to brothers dying and wake up to mothers crying. That's the death. All right. Keep going.
Khan. As ye have spoken.
Mm-hmm. My bad. Start from and so the Lord. My bad.
Khan. So Khan.
Mm-hmm.
And so the Lord,
Mm-hmm.
the God of hosts, shall be with you as ye have spoken.
Right. And so the God, the Lord, you know what I'm saying? Not just any old God, not Shiva, you understand? Not Rhea, not none of them fake gods, them Greek gods, naked Greek gods that they make statues of, none of them. You understand? But the Lord, the God of hosts. What is a host? Does anybody know a host?
Salam, sir.
Go ahead, Yeshai.
It's an army, I don't know.
Right. This is the God of armies, man. That's what we talking about, man. The God of armies, the God of all the angels that are in heaven, ready to fight for blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. You understand? You thought that you die and go to heaven to be an angel. You don't die and go to you. The angels are better than you. You understand? They do everything the Lord says to do without fail. And when He says it's time to go to war, they go into war. You know what I'm saying? You can't put down pork long enough to fight gout. You understand? You can't fight cigarette. You can't put down the cigarette long enough to fight your lung cancer.
Right.
You can't stop smoking the weed, smoking a blunt with your niggas long enough to fight COVID-19. Yeah, the angels are better than you. You don't go to heaven and be an angel. You understand? Keep going.
Khan, verse 15. Hate the evil
Mm-hmm.
and love the good.
Hate the evil and love the good. Stop eating pork. Stop eating shrimp, crab, and lobsters. Stop sleeping with your neighbor's wife. Stop stealing from every damn body. Stop lying to every damn body. You understand? All of those things are evil. And keeping God's commandments is good. Keeping the Sabbath day is good. Keeping the Passover and all of his high holy days is the good. Hate the evil and love the good. Read on.
Khan. And establish judgment in the gate.
Listen, what does that sound like to y'all? What's the judgment? What's the judgment in the gate? Anybody know? Anybody want to take a swing at it?
Like you, sir?
Go ahead.
Is it death?
I mean, it can be. It can be. Give me more.
So like it, whatever the punishment is for that crime.
There you go. That's it right there. Judgment is punishment or reward. You understand? It could be rewards, right? Like if you go to court, let's say you go into court to sue somebody, right? There's a side that wins and a side that loses, but the judgment is based on the evidence. All right. And what is the how do I say this without giving what do people call what do people call the day that everybody gets judged?
Slug, sir.
Mm-hmm.
The day of judgment.
The day of judgment, judgment day, Armageddon. You understand?
Slug, sir. They also call it Oh Happy Day.
Oh man, they call it Oh Happy Day. We're gonna get straight to see you. This is a brother that knows where I'm going. This is a brother that knows exactly where I'm going with the class. Christians out here shouting and screaming, "Oh, happy day!" when Jesus walks. So when Jesus walks, his vest is gonna be dipped in blood. Salaki. Keep going. So this is Judgment Day in the gates. Go ahead.
Salakia, sir.
And
Go ahead, Amon, yeah.
I never knew that's what that meant.
That's what class is for.
Oh, happy
It's
day.
like,
Wow.
That's why we here. That's what they talking about, man. This is the class to help you know your enemy. You understand? The Christian church is indefinitely the black man's enemy. So keep going.
And establish judgment in the gate.
And establish judgment in the gate. Go ahead.
It may be that the Lord of hosts will be gracious unto
Hold on, read that again.
It may be that the Lord God of hosts will be gracious unto the remnant of Joseph.
Right, so that the Lord, the God of hosts, the God of armies, man, the power of the Lord here, what you don't understand is the Most High's name. All right, so whenever you see like the Lord God, it's saying the Most High, it's saying his name, the Most High, the power of. You understand? The power of the strength of hosts. You understand? That's how it translates in the Hebrew. My bad. Keep going though.
Verse 16.
And be gracious unto Israel. You understand? Notice it said the remnant of Joseph, man. Joseph is a man. Joseph had children and brothers. You understand? It's only talking about his family, his tree. You understand? Keep going.
Verse 16. Therefore the Lord, the God of hosts, manner of Beersheba liveth.
I think you skipped something.
Therefore the Lord, the God of hosts, and the Lord saith thus.
Right. It says therefore the Lord, the God of hosts, the Lord said thus. You understand? The Lord, like this is talking about God. This ain't talking about nobody but the Most High. This ain't talking about man. This ain't talking about no fake gods. This is talking about the Most High God of the entire universe. All right. That's who's gonna bring judgment into this place and have grace unto a specific family. All right, the family that's related to Joseph. Not everybody. He'll be gracious to everybody. If the Lord was gracious to everybody on the earth, there would be no judgment day. You understand? And even grace is something that runs out over time. It don't last forever. You understand? Keep going from there.
Wailing shall be in all streets.
What is wailing? What is wailing? Help him out to understand what wailing is.
Crying.
Right. Anybody else? Crying, mourning, lamenting. You understand? The wailing, yes, crying, screaming, shouting in anguish. Go ahead.
Hey, Salaki, sir.
Go ahead.
It's like you know that when you go to a funeral, it's that one family member that ain't been there the whole time, but they crying the loudest over the casket.
See, yeah, man. That's what Israel do. That's what we do, man. You know what I mean? Wail, just wailing. You understand? But Lord willing, man, it won't be much of us wailing. It's time for some of these other nations to wail for once. We've been wailing for thousands of years, man. You understand? We've been definitely wailing the whole time we've been here in America. We ain't stopped wailing. They talking about they freed the slaves. Why don't I feel free? Why don't my people feel free? God damn it, man! Why in Cape Town, South Africa, niggas is calling themselves colored? They don't even got a damn identity, man. Huh? Tell me that. Why the hell do I identify as a color in the Crown book? You understand? It's time for somebody else to wail for once. Keep going.
Come. And they shall say in all the highways, alas, alas.
Oh, what is alas? Does anyone know what alas means?
Salagi.
Go ahead. Hapak.
Con. I mean, like, and finally, like, and it's finally happening.
Anybody else?
Salagi, sir. To be like it says, it's gonna be wailing, and alas is like you grieving, like almost like with your crying and your pain, you also will be grieving and have concern and pity.
That's closer. You understand? Yeah. Well, I mean, that's really the answer. How I would put it is, it's a cry of grief, like you said. You know what I'm saying? Like damn. You know what I'm saying? Like imagine them saying, like, replace alas with damn when you read it.
You want me to say damn? I don't.
Yeah, say damn instead of alas. Say damn. So so all the listeners can understand, the idea.
Come on, God. Damn, and they shall call the husbandman.
Right, hold on, slow down. read from, and they shall say.
Come on. And they shall say in all the highways, damn.
That's what they're gonna say, man. Like, damn. Yeah, that's
Salakia, sir.
Go ahead. Who's that?
That's how we say, damn.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Damn, yeah. They gonna be like, damn, man. Like they gonna see that sky cracking open. Like, damn, Israelites was right. And damn, Israelites was right. God damn. It's a sound of an exclamation of grief. You understand? Keep reading.
Khan. And they shall call the husbandman to mourning. And shall and such as are Salake, and such as are skillful of lamenting and wailing.
Yeah, it says, you know what I'm saying? It's saying, you know what I'm saying, all the farmers out there in the fields, they're gonna start to mourn, and everybody that's good at mourning is gonna be mourning too. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that basically everybody that know how to cry is gonna be crying. Think about that. If who don't know how to cry, the first thing you do when you come out your mama's womb is cry.
Right.
It says they who are skillful at lamenting to wailing.
Salagi, sir.
Go ahead.
Is that kind of like you know how they had like back in the day, like professional mourners or people that would go to the funeral just to mourn, like that was like their duty?
Maybe I don't know. I mean, shoot, why not? They skillful. They definitely skillful at it. You know what I mean? But shoot, everybody know how to mourn. Everybody know how to cry, man. Everybody's good at crying, especially you white women. Excuse my language if I offended the internet. You know the internet get offended sometimes, Yeshaya.
Okay.
Except for when you call a nigga. They don't get offended. You know what I mean? But you damn pale women. You pale women, boy, y'all cry a lot. Y'all done acquired a skill at crying and lamenting. You know what I mean? Keep going.
Khan, verse 17. And in all vineyards shall there be wailing,
Mm-hmm.
for I will pass through thee, saith the Lord.
Yeah, everybody gonna be crying because the Lord gonna pass through, not because the devil gonna pass through, not because, or I should say, not because Satan is gonna pass through. You understand? Not Satan and his angels, like the world loves to make you believe that an angel named Satan disobeyed God and started committing evil in the earth, free will. It's not what happened. Who said it? Read from Thus says.
Saith the Lord.
Saith the Lord. He's the I. He says, for I will pass through thee, saith the Lord. Give me the next verse.
Come on, verse 18. Woe unto you that desireth the day of the Lord.
Break it down. What is woe?
Salaki, sir. Salaki, sir.
You got it. Go ahead.
Destruction.
Right. So go ahead. Break it down. It's saying woe or destruction unto you. Right?
It's basically it's saying destruction unto these unto those that seek the day of the Lord, because when Christ comes back, he's coming with 200 million angels to make war against this earth, and to basically free the sons of Jacob. But those that seek it, it means destruction unto them, because if because they have no grasp of what that day is. They have no idea of what that day is.
My bad. Hey, look, you definitely know what you're talking about, because I thought I had you. I thought I was gonna get you, but you saved yourself. Because I was gonna ask you, because you know what I'm saying, just when we started this class, I asked people if they want to see the day of the Lord. I said put a 1W in the chat if you want to see a day of the Lord. And we got some 1Ws. I was gonna ask, what about them? They seek the day of the Lord, but you answered it. You answered it right there when you said they don't understand what the day of the Lord is. So they're going to be destroyed, because they're gonna be waiting on the rapture to come. They're gonna be taken up in the rapture of Jesus, and they ain't gonna know that it's gonna be a goddamn spaceship, a so-called UFO that comes through the sky and starts burning everything to rubble. They don't understand.
Sir.
Go ahead.
That's heavy because that's in there, because right now, like it's like they knew everybody was gonna be thinking that the day of the Lord was gonna be a kumbaya moment. You know what I'm saying?
Right. It's definitely heavy, man. Like the Lord is smarter than you. And I ain't talking about y'all. You know what I'm saying? Even though he's smarter than us too. But I'm just saying, like, the Lord is smarter than you Christians, man. Like he already know what's going on. Just like y'all love to say he know my heart, but your heart is your mind, and he's way smarter than you. He knows your mind. He knows what you think.
Sir.
He created you. Go ahead.
Yeah, sir. I was just gonna say it's just like how, when they talk about unidentified flying objects, UFOs, things like that, or any kind of being coming into the earth, it's automatically deemed as something evil. Like they're ready to fight it. You know what I mean? Like, oh, that's something bad. It's like almost like all their movies that they come out with Independence Day and all this here. If that day does come, they're gonna react the same way. To think, oh, with Christ, that's not Christ, that's somebody that's evil. That's this ain't, they're gonna try to fight Christ. So you're right when I was just saying that they don't know what the day of the Lord looks like. They're gonna be confused about it.
They gonna think it's evil. They're gonna think it's an evil day, which is the truth. That's what it just said. Read it from the top. 18.
Come on. Verse 18. Woe unto you that desireth the day of the Lord. To what end is it for you?
Right. What are you getting out of it? What do you gain from the day of the Lord? You know what I'm saying? What's the end? Meaning, like, yeah, like what you gain, man. What is the end of what end is it for you? Yeah, right? What's gonna happen for you that you seek this day so much? Because you Christians, you think that it's gonna be a rainbow coming out the sky, and you're gonna ride the rainbow upward, defying the laws of gravity, and you know what I'm saying, come back down in a shower of flowers. I don't know. I'm imagining it. Go ahead.
Now, from from being younger and being a child, like the heaven was always explained to us as a, especially coming from my mother, because she is like a Christian, and
Right.
she, like, they would always explain like this utopia place, right? Like where it's nature and this and the, you walk with the lions and stuff like that, and everything is just friendly. But they have, like, in actual fact is this not like it's totally it's totally the opposite. Like for us,
Yeah.
that's in the truth, because it takes work for it. Even when Christ comes back, it's still gonna take so much work to get the kingdom. Like it's so much work. All that
Yeah.
training, all that
Yeah.
warring that we're gonna have to do, all these heathens that we're gonna have to put in their place. We're gonna
Yeah.
have to train them out to keep these laws. And if they don't keep these laws, we're gonna have to basically manage the whole earth to get the kingdom.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna be even more. It's gonna be some more unaliving.
Come on,
You
come.
understand? Christ said this. He anyone that don't serve me, I'm paraphrasing, said if anybody that chooses not to serve me, bring them here before me and unalive them. You understand? Bring them right before me and chop their head off. Salakia. It's probably graphic, but you get the point.
Right.
All right. So it's not no what did you call kumbaya? Ain't no kumbaya when the Lord makes his return, when Christ makes his return, the day of judgment. You understand? And it's gonna be right here on earth. It's not gonna be in the heaven. It ain't gonna be in the sky. This ain't gonna happen in the sky. All right, it's gonna happen right here on earth. Keep going.
Come on, come. And the day of the Lord is darkness and not light.
Officer Hapak. Let me get the book of Zechariah. No, give me Deuteronomy 32 and 39 first. And then Trooper Mine, give me Zechariah 14 and 12. All right. read that part. Read 17 again, real quick. Slacky.
Come on, Slug is 17 or 18, I don't know.
17.
Come on, the book of Amos, chapter 5, verse 17. And in all the vineyards shall be wailing, for I will pass through thee, saith the Lord.
Yeah. You understand? Saith the Lord. The Lord is going to do this. Remember that I said that. You understand? Because now we're about to go to a scripture that proves that the Lord is going to do these things. Because this is the Lord, the God of hosts, the God of armies, the God of war. All right? Not some soft H-sexual. No, can't say H-sexual because that's hetero too. He's not some soft sissy, man. Can I say that? Can I say sissy on the internet?
Come.
All right. Well, obviously 50 Yeshai said I could say sissy on the internet. So, you know what I'm saying? The Lord, the Most High God is not some soft sissy, man. He's not. Okay? That's what you have to understand. The Most High God is the God of war. So let me get that scripture, Officer Pop. the water for y'all being in class as well, man. I appreciate y'all. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. Make sure you hit the like button. Share this to your friends and families. You know what I'm saying? If you love them, give them the truth. Let them hear these classes. Let them decide if they don't want to come to class. You dig? Because at the end of the day, this is happening. This is going to happen on the earth, whether you like it or not. And anybody that's caught up in the midst of it gonna get the action too. So you should be looking forward to saving your brothers and sisters from this day of judgment. Like, ain't none of us guaranteed not to go through it, but we try our hardest, man. We try to show our people that, you know, this is the truth about the Bible, man. And we supposed to keep the commandments. We supposed to come together in brotherhood and in unity with each other and stop loving all these other nations. They got a punishment coming, and I don't want to take part in that punishment. I don't want nothing to do with that punishment. So if I can help it, I'm gonna try to avoid it as best as I can, man. Let me get Deuteronomy chapter 32, verse 39, Baba Kasha. Also a pop.
Slug it, sir.
Go ahead.
There's no sweat. The officers may be jammed up. I can read.
All right, no sweat the water.
No sweat. So this is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 32, verse 39.
Mm-hmm.
See now that I, even I, am He.
Mm-hmm.
And there is.
Before we go on, who do y'all think this is talking about?
Salakia, sir.
Says I am He. Go ahead, True.
The Lord of Hosts.
Yeah, that's a good guess. Maybe you're right. Maybe you're wrong. Right? Who knows? Go ahead.
To me, it sounds like almost like the Most High speaking about Himself in the third person.
Yeah, maybe. Let's find out. Don't take my word for it. Don't take, you know what I'm saying? Don't take I'm not gonna take none of y'all word for it. But good answers, right? So let's find out.
Khan, this is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 32, verse 39. See now that I, even I, am He, and there is no God with me.
There is no God with this He. Keep going.
I kill.
Now this could be anybody. This could be anybody on the face of the earth throughout all life. You know what I'm saying? In the universe. You know what I mean? This could be anybody, right? Because I know a handful of people that kill. You know what I'm saying? Keep going.
Khan. And make alive.
And what?
And I make alive.
Now, who can make something come to life, though? Anybody can kill, but who can make something come to life? And listen, for all you crazy people out there that say you can make life, like all you women, you women, but y'all are y'all gotta get some, humble yourselves, because y'all be getting started yourselves, man. Talking about I create life. Life come through me. You understand? Without a woman, you wouldn't be here. Y'all gotta humble yourselves. Because just like the Lord opened your womb, He can close it too. For good.
Right.
You better humble yourself. You understand? You can't make that child without a man. We both got to work together to bring life. And it's only through the mercy of God that the baby lives. Ask these sisters out here that who had failed pregnancies. Ask them. You understand? Keep going.
Khan. I wound. And I heal.
Yeah, man. When you get a scratch on your arm, you get a scratch on your hand, and then you clean it off, and then you put like, you know, some ointment or something, you know what I mean? Who heals it? I'm gonna give you the answer, because you're not the one healing your skin. If it wasn't for the Most High, your skin wouldn't be able to heal. You understand? You got people out here who get wounds and get scabs, and their skin cannot heal because the Lord put something on them that won't heal. Keep going.
Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand.
And who gonna save you from God? Can no doctor save you from God? You know what I'm saying? Can't no priest, you know what I'm saying? No fake priest, and no false prophet. You know, they got them prosperity prophets now. You know, you're gonna see a prosperity prophet. He tell you gonna have a double door home with a Rolls Royce in your driveway, and then you turn 30 years old and trying to figure out why you ain't got it yet, because that nigga is full of crap.
Right.
And the Lord ain't with you like that. You know what I mean? The Lord ain't want you to have no double-decker home or no double-door home in a Rolls Royce. He ain't want that for you. This is what he got for you. This is the judgment he made for you. You understand? And nobody's going to tell him otherwise. Nobody going to deliver you from his judgment. All right, keep going.
Verse 14. For I lift up my hand to heaven and say, I live forever.
Yeah, that's the Lord, man. That's the Most High. The Most High will live forever, man. Drop that. Let me get Zechariah 14 and 12. Trooper Amon Bayab, you got Zechariah 14 and 12?
Count on count, sir.
The water. Yeah.
Count on count. This is the book of Zechariah, chapter 14, verse 12. And this shall be the plague wherein the Lord will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem.
Yeah. This gonna be the what?
This shall be the plague wherein the Lord will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem.
Yeah, this is gonna be a plague. What's a plague? Can anybody tell me? What's a plague?
Oh man, let me look it up.
What's a plague?
Yeah,
feel free to look it up too. Go ahead.
Like destruction or a disease.
That's the curse. That's or a curse. You know what I'm saying? But like the true definition, like if you were to go into a definition dictionary, like Oxford or something like that, yeah, the answer, the translation or the meaning would be a disease, right? Whether it's bacterial or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? Or a curse. You know what I'm saying? Or some type of punishment. So yeah, that's correct. You know what I mean? A plague. So go ahead, read again.
And this shall be the plague wherein the Lord shall smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem.
Right. Fight. Listen, man. Here's what you gotta understand, right? This is what you should be. This is the happy day for you when you realize that God is going to fight your enemies.
Right.
All He's asking you to do is serve Him. All He's asking you to do is do whatever He says to do. You ain't got to do anything. You ain't got to lift a single finger. The Lord is going to fight for you. You understand? The Lord will send coronavirus on the Chinese. He'll send the bubonic plague on the English. You understand? The Lord will send pneumonia and heart failure and high blood pressure, cancer. All of these diseases come from God. Where do you think they come from? Where do you think AIDS came from? Where do you think monkeypox came from, man?
Right.
All of these things came from God. The damn sky cracks and thunders and shoots electricity from out of it. Where the hell you think that comes from? Where do you think volcanoes and hurricanes come from? You think you better than God. You think you bigger than God. Yeah, you wanna overthrow the Most High. You understand? You can't. Your arms are too short to box with God. Keep going.
Color one con.
And my bad. I missed a very important part. This is going to happen to you. That everybody that fights against Jerusalem, everybody that fights against Israel, you understand? And guess what? That includes some of you Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. You Christian church, you understand? Who see that God's priest, the Lord's priest, out on those corners, and you say what? Go get a job. You tell us go get a job. We teaching hate. You tell everybody that not to listen to us. You say that we out of our mind. We crazy. We a hate group. You understand? Listen, man, you are an enemy to Israel. You're an enemy to Jerusalem. You telling Black people that it's okay to eat pork when God, like, strictly said don't eat pork. You understand? Strictly said don't be an alternative lifestyle. All right? Don't be a prostitute. The Lord strictly said these things, told us not to do that, and then sent Christ to die for it when we were doing it, just so that we can get a break. You understand? Get a chance to get it right. And you Christians turn around and say, yeah, Jesus died so that we can eat this pork, brother. Jesus died so I can hit that. That's why Jesus died. Jesus died so I can hit that. Come on, man. You spit on Christ's grave.
Right.
You spit on his death. You walk all over and trample it. And you don't care about it, man. Woe unto you that seek the day of the Lord.
Right.
It's not what you expect. It ain't gonna be forgiveness. You had your chance to be forgiven. The Isupk brought you your chance to be forgiven, man. How to turn around and do what Christ died for.
Right.
You had that opportunity. One day, judgment is going to come. The judgment is going to come. You had the grace. It's like when you late on your bill. If you're paying rent, and a tenant come asking for that rent money, and you ask for a grace period, you're like, all right, how long you need? A month? A week? 2 weeks? All right, well, listen, at the end of 2 weeks, man, I'm gonna need my money. Otherwise, you got to go. Kicking you out. It's gonna be a note on your door, and your stuff is gonna be on the porch. You understand? One day that judgment is coming. You got the opportunity to get right now, but you don't got much time. Keep going.
Color one con. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand.
This is the plague that's coming. This is the plague right here. They what? Read that again.
Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet.
Imagine seeing somebody just standing there, and as they're standing there, all of their flesh just gets removed from off their body. All of it just gone. Yeah. Y'all seen horror movies, man. Use your imagination, right? You seen, matter of fact, better yet, you seen Terminator. You seen when what's the girl name?
Sluggy, sir.
Go ahead.
You Sarah O'Connor.
You seen when Sarah Connor had that dream, and she was holding on to the gate, and all her flesh is ripped off her skin. Off her body. You understand? Keep going. I ain't gonna spoil it yet. Keep going.
And their eyes shall consume away in their holes.
Yeah, your eyes just melted. Sarah Connor's eyes just melted right in her skull. All her skin gone, her eyes melt out her face. Go ahead.
And their tongue shall consume away in their mouths.
The tongue dissipated. You understand? Now, who can tell me what caused that to happen in the movie Terminator?
Salakia, sir.
Go ahead.
Nuclear bomb.
Yeah, a nuclear blast. It's about the only thing that can make that happen. While you standing, while you're standing there, this ain't something that happened over time. The Bible said while they stood on their feet, while they were standing there, it ain't like something killed them or unalived them, and then their body started rotting away. Because of course, that's what you know of when people actually die and they get put in a casket, their body starts to deteriorate, right? Their skin starts to fall off, or
Sluggish, sir.
Go ahead.
Decompose, I don't know.
That's the word I was looking for. Their body started to decompose. Their skin start decomposing. Their tongues and their eyeballs, everything starts to turn into just bones and dust, right? That happens over time. This is why they stood there. Only thing that can make that happen is a nuclear blast, man. Nuclear war is in the Bible, and it's
right.
prophecy. One thing we know about prophecies is that they come to pass. Without divine intervention, they are going to come to pass. You understand? So it's almost a guarantee. What am I talking about? Almost. It's definitely a guarantee until the Lord say otherwise. This is guaranteed to happen. This ain't in the Bible for nothing, but your Christian pastor won't read it. He refuses to read the Bible. He only gonna read you what keeps you coming to his church. That's what keeps you putting money in his pocket. You don't want to hear that you can't be alternative lifestyle anymore. You don't want to hear that. If somebody gonna tell you that, man, you don't want to hear it. So why would you give him money to tell you? You don't want to hear that you can't eat hot sausages with the pork casing. You don't want to hear that. You love hot sausages. You love some pig feet. You love shitless. Who the hell loves shitless? Love that stuff, man. You don't want to hear somebody tell you can't have that no more. You rather continue to sin. So you're going to go to church. This Sunday, you're going to church. And you're going to hear all the singing and all the shouting and wailing, but there ain't going to be no truth in there, man. God ain't going to be in there with you. You just getting sung a lullaby until it's time to go to sleep for good. You know what I mean? Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongues shall consume away in their mouth. And read on.
Verse 13. And it shall come to pass in that day that a great tumult from the Lord the Lord shall be among them.
Yeah, what's the tumult?
Slug, sir. A tumult is like how can I say, like a loud noise, like almost like when men go to war.
Like they're shouting.
Come.
Okay, yeah. A loud tumult is a loud sound. Go ahead.
It's like a disturbance, or like what a riot does.
Yeah, like shouting, screaming, wailing. You know what I'm saying? From the Lord, from the sky. 200 million angels, nigga. Ready to go to war. ready to do the cleanup crew. You understand? Keep going.
And they shall lay hold every one on the hand of his neighbor.
Mm-hmm.
And his hand shall rise up against the hand of his neighbor.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're gonna go to war, man. They're gonna go to war. This is talking about war. It's talking about World War III. And bombs is gonna go off. This is in the see, I don't think they understand, y'all. I don't think they really get it. Here we are in the brink of World War III. You got China about to start beefing. I ain't gonna talk about China because that ain't happened yet. But what we got so far right now, Ukraine versus Russia, Israel versus Hamas. You understand? You got war in the streets of America every day. It's the police versus blacks and Hispanics and Native Indians. It's Trump versus Biden. Everybody is at war, man. Every single last person is at war. Haiti is going through the craziest time right now. What's the other one in Central America or is it South America? Somebody help me out. I want to say Peru, but I don't think it's Peru.
Say that again, sir.
Go ahead.
You're talking about the thing in Venezuela.
Venezuela, yes. I mean, everybody is going to war. Everybody is putting their hand against their neighbor. You understand? Your hand is what you fight with. That's what it's talking about. When it talks about putting your hand against your neighbor, it's talking about fighting and killing and war and destruction. The Lord sent that. The Lord sent World War III to America, to the earth. It's coming straight out of heaven. You thought it was nothing bad in heaven. You thought it was all good and naked white babies. I don't know why y'all love naked white babies so much. It sounds very disturbing that you're infatuated with naked white babies. It's very disturbing. And you wonder why so many pedos, some PDF files, so many PDF files in America. You wonder why P. Diddy going through what he going through. You wonder why Jeffrey Epstein, went through what he went through. You wonder why all these people are being called out for their weird obsession with naked babies. Why is the damn Jewish synagogues? I don't know how to say this, or I don't think I want to say it. Why in the hell is the rabbi sucking the baby's rod? Yeah, they're doing it. If you didn't know, that's what they're doing in there. They got tunnels underneath their church, underneath their synagogue that lead to God knows where, pulling out disgusting mattresses from out them tunnels. Who knows what happened on the mattresses, and who knows how old they were that it happened to? Y'all have a weird obsession with these naked babies that is nowhere in the Bible. Go ahead. Somebody says
so. And those rabbis gave those babies syphilis.
Oh, damn. How could I forget? So much baby rod blowing, they done gave the baby syphilis. The baby can't even live a few days, a few years. Because they think they're keeping our tradition. They think they're keeping our law that say you gotta circumcise on the 8th day. The babies can't go 8 days without catching a venereal disease.
Okay.
You can't go 8 days without being treated like a prostitute. That is crazy. This place has to burn. Judgment Day has to come. Otherwise, your babies won't be able to have a healthy life. They're going to have syphilis and AIDS and gonorrhea because you are evil and wicked. It's your fault. You know what I'm saying? If you love your babies, let black people rule the earth. Let Commanding General Yahanna rule this earth under Christ, man.
Right.
If you love your babies. But that ain't gonna happen. So guess what? The Lord said that your tongues are going to consume away in your mouth, man. Is there more on that? Keep going.
Colin 1 com, verse 14. And Judah also shall fight at Jerusalem.
Mm-hmm. Give me hey trooper. I mean, damn, Salakia, my bad. Officer Hapak, you back? Oh no, he not. Yeshaya, give me. Damn, who was about to get? Let me get. Stay where you at, trooper of mine. Hold on 1 second.
Colin 1 com.
Cause I had something I wanted to pull up too. Give me Jeremiah 16:16.
Come.
Who going, trooper Amon?
Slakia, sir. You speaking to me?
Yeah, go to verse 14. You stay at Zechariah 14 and 14. Trooper, officer, I'm calling everybody got that trooper. So like, y'all forgive me. Officer Yeshaya is going to be going to Jeremiah 16:16. You had Zechariah 14:14. He's going to Jeremiah 16:16.
Colin 1 com.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
This book of Zechariah, chapter 14, verse 14. And Judah also shall fight at Jerusalem.
Mm-hmm.
And the wealth of all the heathen round about shall be gathered together.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Gold and silver and apparel in great abundance.
Listen, man, all the greed you had, you devils, you oppressors, saying all you other nations, all that greed, y'all had all the money in the world, you understand, and never cared about blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, unless it benefited you. Unless it benefited you somehow, you could never give a damn about blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. And
Right.
all that greed, all that wealth you accumulated, all the oil, all the gold, the silver, the clothes, you understand, all of that stuff's gonna be gathered up, and we're gonna take it. Because we're going to war. We all going to war, man. Give me that Jeremiah 16:16 I called for.
Come. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 16, verse 16.
Mm-hmm.
Behold, I will send for many fishers, saith the Lord.
This is all in the Bible. You understand? The Lord sent us to be fishers of men. Just like that's like one of the first things we know Christ did when he came and when he went to go get his disciples. He told them to put down their fishing rods and let him show them how to be fishers of men. That day came. We in that day still today. We fishing right now. That's what we do. We fishermen. This class right here, this is how we fish.
Right.
Them troopers out there passing out flyers, that's how they fish, man. You understand? When you see a camp, that's fishing. We were ordered to do that. The Lord sent us out to be fishers. Keep going.
Come. And they shall fish them.
Yeah, we trying to get every single last one of them. Every single last Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian that's gonna be up on them UFO, so-called UFO ships, watching destruction happen until read on.
Come. And after I will send for many hunters.
One day, we'll stop being the fishers, and we'll become the hunters. That's coming. That's what we just read in Isaiah. I mean, it's like in Zechariah. I'm sorry. Damn. Damn, where was we just at? That was Zechariah, right?
So,
Yeah.
Zechariah
So
4.
like, that's what we were just reading in Zechariah, man. You understand? That's that tumult coming from the Most High, man. That's that Jerusalem fighting, Israel fighting in Jerusalem. He gonna send us to be hunters one day, and what's gonna happen? Go ahead.
And they shall hunt them.
They shall what?
And they shall hunt them.
What does it mean to hunt?
Salaka, sir.
Go ahead.
To actively pursue something to kill it.
It's a hell of an explanation. It's a hell of a definition, man. Yeah, I'll take it. What's on Christ? To actively do what?
To actively hunt.
Well, you can't define a word with a word. You can't define hunt with the word hunt. Give me another word. Need help?
Oh, to destroy?
Before the destroy part, you gotta give me something to actively do what?
Slug, sir.
Go ahead.
To actively pursue.
That's the word. To actively pursue and what?
To actively pursue something. To destroy it.
Right. That's it. To actively pursue something until you with the intentions of destroying it, with the intentions of unaliving it. That's what we're gonna hunt them. That's what God said to do. I follow orders. I don't know about y'all.
Right.
You know what I mean? I follow orders. The Lord said do it, I'm going to do it. And we're going to actively pursue them and to destroy them. Read on.
From every mountain.
From every mountain where they love to live. That's where we found them at. That's why they call themselves Caucasian. The word Caucasian comes from the Caucasus Mountains of Georgia, Russia. That's where Caucasian comes from. The Caucasus Mountain. So we're going to hunt them out of every mountain and what else?
And from every hill.
In every hill. Go ahead.
And out of every hole of the rock.
Now, this is twofold, though. This is twofold. The mountain and the hill, of course, is literal because, of course, Esau is the caveman. The oppressor is the caveman. And that's where he's from. Of course, he doesn't live in mountains and caves today. He doesn't live in hills today. But those mountains and hills are nations. That's what the Bible refers to as nations. All right? Kingdoms. So we're going to be hunting every kingdom. England, America, Africa, Russia. We're going to hunt in all of those kingdoms, in all of those nations, man. That's what the Lord is ordering his people to do. Keep reading.
Quran, verse 17. For mine eyes are upon all their ways.
Yeah, he's seeing what you're doing. Don't think that the Lord ain't see how you put his people in slavery and treated them like less than cattle. Michael Vick went to prison and got his career damn near ended because he was fighting with dogs, man. But meanwhile, you show up at Roger Forson's house and just pull the trigger. No rhyme or reason, just pull the trigger. You understand? Don't say that, oh, he had a gun. That's why the cop shot him. It's legal to have a gun in this mountain, in this empire. It's legal to have a gun in your home. It's legal to carry it to answer the door because you never know what's on the other side. The brother had the gun pointed downward. That's important because that's how you analyze a threat. He didn't have the gun pointed up. He had his empty hand up. That's obvious that he was not trying to harm this officer. He was trying to protect himself. But here's the thing. Here's the thing about being a slave in America. Even though you're trying to do right about, protecting yourself and keeping the laws, keeping what they call rights. You know what I'm saying? Although you believe that you have certain rights here, you're just a slave to them. And slaves don't have rights. Slaves don't have rights, man. And that pause that you took to show him that you're not an enemy, even after you fought in his army, even after you done risked your life to protect his, you still gotta show that you're not the enemy. You understand? And you telling me this place doesn't deserve the judgment that is coming?
Slack it, sir.
Go ahead.
What is crazy is today I was just thinking about like how the because there's like a whole bunch of Issacharites here about the treatment that they've been getting from the cages and up until the border and all those things, but yet when there was a brother, he spoke about being in Esau's military, and he said that they waited for him at the Home Depot, like the what you call the Home Depot for recruitment. If they hated us so much, why would they be there? Why wouldn't they be in the middle class neighborhoods or at wherever Edomites hang out? Why weren't they there? Why would they be at the Home Depot or at wherever our brothers are? Why would they be there and not in where the Edomites are?
And why are
But
they
they
there?
hate us so much. Why are they there?
No, I'm asking you, why are they there? Do you know?
Because like even well, first of all, they want to use us, but also they hate us.
So why would they? So you talking about they went there to recruit the brother, right? To put him in the army?
Come on.
Yeah, why would they do that? Why would they get somebody they hate to stand on their front line? I'll give you the answer. It's because you belong to them. You're their pawn. You're the thing that they use to get what they want. That's it. When they're done using you, like you said the word use. I wanted you to elaborate on that use. You understand? But when they're done using you, when they no longer have a use for you, just get rid of you. There's more of you. You having babies like crazy. We can't get rid of you enough. I mean, we can't give you Planned Parenthood enough. You understand? When they done using you, they spit you out like you're nothing. Listen, black man, Hispanic man, and Native Indian man, you matter to the Most High. The Most High wants you to come back to doing what he says to do so that you don't have to partake in what's about to happen. You understand? Go ahead, keep reading.
Karunkar, they are not hid from my face. Can I start over?
Yeah, go ahead.
Verse 17. For my eyes are upon all their ways. They are not hid from my face. Neither is their iniquity hid from mine eyes.
Yeah, he sees it all. He sees what happened to Roger Fortson. He sees all the atrocities that you do unto blacks, Hispanics, Native Indians. He sees when you tell black people that they don't have to keep the law, statutes, and commandments because Jesus put it on the cross. He sees all that. And he's going to hold you accountable. Keep going.
Verse 18. And first I will recompense their iniquity and their sin double.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You're gonna recompense you. You're gonna pay you back. This is what recompense means. To pay back. You're gonna pay you back what you did twofold. Yeah. Slavery took place. It happened in the 1500s. This is when the first slave ship showed up on this side of the earth and put Native Indians in slavery. All right. That's when it happened. Matter of fact, I might need to go back further than that.
Salagi, sir.
1500s. Yeah.
Salagi, sir. With if you calculate the Arab slave trade, it's even even a couple hundred years before that.
Right.
Like,
listen, we ain't even going that far. I'm gonna give you a little break. I'll give you a little mercy, man. You understand? When Christopher Columbus came over here, you know what I'm saying? Because we could go back further than that. We talking about 1492. In 1492, Christopher Columbus sailed the ocean blue. Y'all know the rhyme. And guess what he came to do? Enslave me, you, and you. That's the bars, nigga. I should make a song. Yeah, so like, but nah, that's what he came to do, man. He came to put the Jews in slavery. He came to put God's people in slavery. So it's been going on for more than 500 years.
Come on.
Guess what? Well, we went through slavery for 500 years. You're going to go through slavery for 1,000, man. That's justice. That's what the Lord is saying. That iniquity that you put us through, that you committed against us, you're going to get it paid back to you twofold. Congratulations. You can drop that. Let me get Isaiah. Matter of fact, give me Revelation 18:4. And then, so Trooper Mon, give me Revelation 18:4. And then Yeshaya, give me Isaiah 13 and start at 11. And let me know when you got it.
Count, sir. This is the book of Revelations, chapter 18, verse 4. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people.
My people. My people, man. Not everybody. Not the whole world. Not the entire universe. You understand? But who?
My people.
Whose people? This is coming out of heaven, man. It says, read it from the beginning.
Count, verse 4. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people.
Listen, man, the angels are God's people, or the angels are our people, man. The angels are our, like, we're okay, I'll put it like this. I'm gonna just say it like this. We are God's people. Without making it sound spooky, you know what I mean? Because I know y'all got superstitions out there. So not make it seem so spooky, I'm gonna put it like this. We are God's people. We are truly God's people, man. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, you are God's people. And God sent an angel out of heaven to say what?
Come out of her, my people.
This is saying come out of America. Not in a physical sense where you got to get on a plane and leave, but come out of her traditions. Come out of her holidays. Come out of her religions, man. Come out of those doctrines that they got you believing in. Come out of white supremacy or wherever you at. If you in damn Africa, if you a Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian Israelite in Africa, in Cape Town, Africa, you need to listen to Officer Yeshaya and come out of this government. Come out of all her ways. You understand? If you in Greece, but you a Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, you need to come out of Greece. If you in Asia, but you a Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, you need to come out of Asia. This ain't talking about going on vacation, man. This ain't talking about changing citizenship. This is talking about stop doing what they say to do. It goes back to Genesis. Stop getting that knowledge from these trees. Stop celebrating these holidays. Stop celebrating your birthday. You don't even know what you're celebrating on Mother's Day. You don't even know what you're celebrating on the 4th of July. Give up their doctrines, man. Give up their religions and their culture. Now you want to be a Muslim, man. Give that up. This is coming from out of heaven telling you this. Why is it telling these people to come out of them, to come out of those places? Keep reading.
That ye be not partakers of her sins.
Yeah, so that you don't do what they do. This is why. This ain't talking about leaving America. I'm in America and I don't partake in America's sins. I'm in America though, but I don't celebrate 4th of July. I don't eat turkey on the last Thursday of Thanksgiving of November. You understand? I don't go and buy a damn tree just so it can shed all over my damn living room so I can put presents under it. I'm not doing it. I don't have to leave America not to partake in their sins. I don't have to be an alternative lifestyle like they push on all of us. I don't have to dye my hair blonde. I don't have to bleach my skin. I don't have to wear a 3-piece suit. I don't have to change my voice or the way I pronunciate things. I don't have to do that. You understand? Keep going.
God. And that ye receive not of her plagues.
And that you don't. So if you hanging out with your white friends, you understand, who are going to be punished, who are going to get that day of judgment, and you hanging out with them, and these are your homies, and you gonna spend your every day with them. Well, guess what? Then you gonna see when that sky crack open. You gonna see when that nuclear blast hits and they skin fall from their body, they tongue melt away, their eyes consume away in their holes. You're gonna be there for that too. The thing is, you're gonna be right there with them, and it's gonna be happening to you too. Because that's the plague that's coming, man. That's the plague that comes when you are a sinner, when you don't obey the Most High, when you call yourself African American. I ain't no Israelite. I'm an African American. I'm a rich Port. It's not who you are, man. You are the 12 tribes of Israel, and the Lord is calling you home. He said he sent his angel to say, "Come out of her, my people." You understand? Keep going. Verse 5.
Verse 5. For her sins have reached unto heaven.
Her sins they so great that they don't reach unto heaven. It's just like, imagine stacking sins on top of sins until they just go straight to the clouds. Go ahead.
And Yahweh had remembered her iniquities.
And the Most High remembered her iniquities. He ain't forget what happened to you. It's been 500 years since you've been here in slavery, and ain't no justice occurred since you've been here, man. You didn't get no justice. They told you was gonna be they lied and said you was free. They lied and told the Native Indians that we got all these treaties and that we're not gonna hurt you. They lied and said that, you know, the Mexicans gonna get their side of the land and we'll get our side. Took all the damn land. They lied to you. You understand? And then enslaved you. And then beat your back. Made you work for free. And then they hung you. Burnt crosses on your lawn. Burnt down your buildings. Burnt down all your businesses. Bombed every business that you own. Unalived all your babies. You understand? Took the innocence of your daughters. All of these things, man. God remembers, man. You might forget. Some of you Negroes, you might forget, man. But God remembers. He would not forget what happened. Just like how they love to say, never forget the Holocaust and remember 9/11. But you know, that thing that happened to black people, that was in the past. Forget about it. All that stuff was so long ago. Why are you still bringing it up? Why are you still talking about racism? It's over. It's old. It's old news. You keep saying that. You keep saying what happened to my people. Who cares? But you better remember Holocaust. Remember that. Don't forget the Holocaust. Don't forget 9/11. Those are my people. Good people died that day. Good people. Good Christian people. Good Jewish people died that day. You better remember. But you, no, you don't want to hear that. And now you done said, you know what? Yeah, that is. Oh, you're right. We need to stop bringing up slavery. We need to stop bringing up all the atrocities that still happen to us today. How can you forget something if it just happened yesterday? They don't forget it. And the Holocaust is what? Almost 100 years ago? Over 100 years ago? I don't even know. Who cares? Let them remember that garbage. I don't remember my people. Remember what we went through. Everything that we had to suffer. And we still suffering it today. How dare you even tell me to forget about it? It just happened yesterday. It's happening again tonight. I shouldn't remember. What about God? Should God remember what happened? Should God remember all of the oppression, all the death, all the blood, man? All the blood on them slave ships.
Right.
All the bodies dumped in the ocean on the way. God should remember that. God should remember how you stacked us on top of each other like crates and let us defecate on each other. God should remember that. God remembers, man. And God is going to punish you. God is going to punish America, man. Your day of judgment is coming. Thus saith the Lord. He remembers, man. Keep going.
Verse 6. Reward her as she has rewarded you.
Yeah, man. You put me on a boat, I'm going to put you on a boat. I'm going to put you on a small boat. It ain't going to be big. It's going to be a little boat for fun. I'm going to stack as many of y'all as I can, just bunch you all up together until you're kissing each other on accident. You're not even trying to kiss each other, but you just can't help it. That's how you press. I'm going to use a yacht. I'm going to use your yacht. Go ahead, Yeshaya.
I'm going to tie them to a surfboard.
Yeah, do it. God said to do it. God, it came from God, Yeshaya. God said time to a surfboard. It's a good job. Time to a goddamn surfboard and pedal that motherfucker all the way. Hey, look, you don't even be on the surfboard. Tie them to the surfboard and tell somebody, hey, ride that surfboard across the ocean. You know what I mean? You ain't gotta do it first. Just have somebody do it for you. So yeah, man, go ride the surfboard. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, I'm gonna get on the surfboard because I gotta see my niggas. They over there in America, man. I gotta go visit them. You know what I'm saying? I know you in America right now, but I'm just saying. You know what I mean? I gotta see my brothers, man. Let's go. Let's put this honky on the surfboard. You know what I mean? Do it. Read on.
God. And double unto her double
and what?
According to her words.
And what?
And double unto her double.
Hey, listen, Yeshaya, tying them to a surfboard ain't good enough, man. Let them be the surfboard. Get the surfboard out of the equation. The surfboard ain't do nothing wrong. The surfboard will break. You understand? But double onto them, man. Double onto them. Read.
Double unto her double according to their works.
According to their works. They did it to us, man. This is you're reading justice in the Bible. That's what this is called. What you're reading right now is called justice. I know you it's foreign to you now because you haven't had justice in 500 years. 500 plus years, almost going on 600. I know you haven't had justice in almost 600 years. So it's foreign to you. You don't even know what justice looks like. But this is it right here in the Bible. Reward her double. You understand? As she rewarded you. So we had to serve you for 500 years, man. You should have to serve us for 1,000 years. That's justice. You made billions. You made billions. What am I talking about? The whole entire earth's wealth belongs to you. America is the superpower, right or wrong?
Come.
America's dollar has the most value in the entire world, right or wrong?
In trade, sir.
Right, in trade. You know what I'm saying? Because it's the global dollar. People who trade, they usually trade in USD. They don't trade in they call it the petrodollar, right?
Come.
Right. You understand? They don't trade in yen. The world doesn't trade in yen. They trade in USD.
Salakia,
You understand? Go ahead.
And if any nation tried to trade against it or try to use their own, typically they face the military.
Yeah, they go to war. That's really how wars start. It's like, yeah, man, you trying to use your own money? It's my block. It's my turf. You know what I mean? So keep going, slug it.
Kanan on Khan. In the cup which she has filled to her double.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she poured herself a big cup. We're gonna have an even bigger. We're gonna double that cup. You understand? Like scriptures say, you got drunk off of the wealth of this place, man. Well, imagine us, how drunk we gonna be off of your wealth. Double. Any more on that?
Sir.
Let me see. Give me Isaiah 13:11.
Come. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 13, verse 11.
Mm-hmm.
And I will punish the world for their evil.
Mm-hmm.
And the wicked for their iniquity.
Mm-hmm. This is
and I
going
will
This is what's going to happen, man. This is the Lord going to do this, man. He's going to punish. He's going to bring punishment. Every crime warrants a punishment. In what these oppressors have done to Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians were crimes. Keep going.
And I will cause their arrogancy of the proud to cease.
Mm-hmm.
And I will lay low the haughtiness of their terrible.
Yeah. Hold on 1 second. Keep going.
Verse 12. I will make a man more precious than fine gold.
Mm-hmm.
Even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 13. Therefore I will shake the heavens.
Mm-hmm.
And the earth shall remove out of her place.
Yep. Listen, man. Thunder, hurricanes, and earthquakes. The earth is moving. The wind, the sky is shaking, man. Keep going.
In the wrath of the Lord of hosts,
Right.
and in the day of his fierce anger.
Listen, go stay where you at, Yeshaya Trooper Aman, just to be the last scripture. Let me get Ecclesiastes 12 and 13. Keep going, Yeshaya.
Verse 14.
Mm-hmm.
And it shall be as and it shall be as the ceased row. Chased row.
Mm-hmm.
And as
like
a sheep.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
And as a sheep that no man take it up.
Mm-hmm.
They shall every man turn to his own people and flee everyone into his own land.
Yeah, man. Listen, man. One day, everybody's gonna go back to their own people. It won't be no more of this melting pot garbage. A day is gonna happen, man. I remember Ronald Reagan said in a speech, he was like, I wonder if some unknown force would cause us to forget our differences and come together so we can fight against that force. No, that unknown force is going to cause everybody to go back to their own people and fight against each other. You understand? The Arabs going to go back to the Arabs. Caucasians going to go back to Caucasians. Asians going to go back to Asians. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians going to go back to their people. And we all going to go to war. Keep going.
Verse 15. Everyone that is found shall be thrust through.
Everybody that we find, everyone that the Lord finds, is going to be thrust through. What does that mean?
Shlaki, sir.
Go ahead.
They'll be unalived.
Yeah. You know how you thrust a sword through somebody? I mean, you push it through their body. Everybody that gets found is going to get thrust through, man. You better hide. You better run and hide in the day of the Lord. That's the day of the Lord, man. Keep going.
And everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword.
Yeah. And if you over there with them, you falling by the sword. That's why they're going to be running to their own nation, man. Like, man, let me go over here. Listen, you got some Negroes that's going to run right along with them. Well, hold up, Billy. Thought we were friends. Billy. What are you doing? Let's go. I want to come. Yeah, you're going to get unalive too, man. You better learn what side you on, man.
Right.
You better learn your side and stay there. Keep going.
Verse 16. Their children also shall be dashed.
Hold up. Slow down. Why are we talking about the babies?
That's the babies.
You're not the babies. You sure to say children? Read it again. Read it slow.
Their children.
Oh, what's going to happen to the children? Go ahead.
Also shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes.
Damn. You sure the Lord said this? Not my Jesus. Yeah, your Jesus, your God, the God of the Bible, the God of the earth, said that your babies are going to, not your babies, hopefully not your babies, Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. You know what I'm saying? We talking about these other nations. Talking about our enemies. You understand? You better get your house in order. You better learn who your family is. Quickly. Do it expediently, expeditiously. You understand? It says, their children also shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes. You understand? Keep going.
Their houses shall be spoiled.
Mm-hmm.
And their wives ravished.
Yeah, man, we taking everything. You know what I'm saying? Snatching that pearl necklace off your wife's neck. Taking all her rings and everything that belonged to her. You understand? Everybody's getting the shakedown. That's what's gonna happen, man. That's in the Bible. Say my words. This is the day of the Lord that y'all hope for. This is what's gonna happen. You still want the day of the Lord. You still hope for the day of the Lord. You know what your end gonna be now. This is gonna be the end. This is what's gonna happen in the end, man. All of y'all that long for the day. And listen, if let's say we not the Israelite. Let's say I'm not an Israelite. Let's say I'm the what they call the antagonist in the story. What if my people are the antagonists? This is gonna happen to somebody. So
Right.
you need to figure out who is gonna happen to. That's what you need to do. See, I've already figured it out. I understand. That's why I pray for war, and God answers. You pray for peace, and there's none. So show me peace in the world today. Show me any peace. Y'all every single last one of y'all have been praying to God for peace. Peace in the Middle East, peace in England, peace in America, peace to all the hippies. Everybody wants peace, but where is it? Where's the peace? My peace, you know where my peace comes from? My peace comes from knowing that your race is going to be extinguished. That's where my peace comes from. One day, my children will no longer have to know what a white man is. They'll never have to know it. Like, what was a white man? You got to go to the museum to find out who you are. That's my hope. Go ahead.
Is this the man?
Is this the man? That's him. The one that terrorized everything and turned asunder all things that are right. The man who said it is okay for two men to be married. That's him. Well, you see what happens. It's gonna be an example. The audience, sorry. You're gonna be made an example of what not to be as a human being. Right? And that's all you're going to be known for. Keep going.
Khan. Verse 17. Behold, I will stop.
You can drop that.
All right, come.
Yeah, these is all. Listen, go ahead and read, y'all. Everybody that's at home, read Isaiah chapter 13. You know what I'm saying? Read the whole chapter for yourself. It's great. You understand? It tells you what these is prophets. Christ came and said, "Think not that I come to destroy the law or the prophets." All these things that these prophets was seeing and visioning, all the words that they wrote down from their visions, it's true. And it exists today. Christ knew that these things was going to happen. He knew it was going to happen. That's why he said he didn't come here to destroy the laws or the prophets. The prophets was right. Everything that they seen was true and accurate. And it's going to happen, man. So if you want to avoid these things, man, I'm gonna give you the scenario. I'm gonna give you the conclusion, man. You understand? Give me Ecclesiastes 12 and 13. Let me give you the end result. What end is it for Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians? This right here.
This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 12, verse 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter.
Right. You want to hear what's going to happen in the, you want to hear the conclusion, what it all boils down to? You want to hear the only thing that matters right now in 2024, this is it.
Fear God.
No,
fear Yahweh.
Be in love with God.
Fear Yahweh.
No, do it say marry God, be God's boyfriend, be God's girlfriend? Do it say that?
Fear.
It say fear God. We just read nothing but scriptures on what he's going to do to this place for us not fearing him, for us not doing what the hell he said to do. We know exactly what's going to happen. We've seen what happened to us for 500 years. God said to fear God, and what else?
And keep his commandments.
What else?
For this is the whole duty of man.
Hold on, wait a minute. You mean to tell me that that's it? That's all I got to do? I don't have to get rich and own a multi-trillion-dollar company? Is that in there somewhere? I'm pretty sure that's my my legacy right there. That's not my legacy. It's not what I'm meant to do. What it say? What should I do?
Fear Yahweh
That's one,
and keep his commandments.
and that's two. Ain't nothing else.
For this is the whole duty of man.
Hold on, man. There gotta be more to this, man. It's gotta be more. I know I ain't lived 29 years just to only have to keep the commandments and fear God, which are the same. If you fear God, you're gonna keep his commandments. Fear is what did it say? Knowledge is the fear of the Most High, or wisdom is the fear of the Most High. You understand? These two things go hand in hand. If you fear God, you're gonna do what he say. It's like if you fear your father, when your mama say, I'm gonna call your daddy, what you do? You act right. You get yourself together, man, because you feared your father. If you fear God, then you would keep his commandments. That's your only duty. It's everything else that you want to do is by choice. You got a right to do whatever you want to do. If you want to get some money, if you want to have multi-trillion-dollar companies and 35,000 women, that's absolutely fine. But first, you're going to fear God and keep his commandments. That's your duty. Everything else is leisure. I don't have to have a job if I don't want to. I don't have to have a slavery if I don't want to. You understand? I don't have to finish Harvard, graduate from Harvard if I don't want to. It's not my duty. If I choose to, then it's absolutely up to me. But my job is to serve God and keep his commandments. That's it. That's how you avoid the day of I'm speaking too fast. Keep reading.
Verse 14. For Yahweh shall bring every work into judgment.
The Most High gonna bring everything you do into judgment. That's why I said judgment isn't just the punishments. Judgment could be a reward. So if you fear God and keep his commandments, your judgment is going to be something great, something good, a reward. But if you doing what the Christian church says to do, you understand, not keeping the Sabbath service, but going to church on Sunday, not keeping the Passover, but keeping the Easter, which is a pagan holiday, eating whatever abominable foods you want to do instead of eating what the Lord said to eat, having sex with any gender that you choose instead of doing what God said and only have, if you're a man, marry a woman, and if you're a woman, marry a man. If you're doing the opposite of what God said to do, then your judgment is going to be bad. It's going to be a punishment instead of a reward. Keep going.
With every secret thing, whether it be good or whether it be evil.
There you go. The Lord sees what you do in secret. He knows your heart. You got that damn right. You understand? And everything that you're doing in secret, when nobody else is watching, he's going to judge you for it. You understand? So with that, I'm going to pass the class over to Priest and Officer Yeshaya.
Come. Men of Israel, imagine we're going to set up a courtesy salute to the teacher in the class. Imagine Shabbat. Imagine Barak. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahshua Barakatah.
Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahshua Barakatah.
So, turn and face the sisters. Sisters stand. Set up a courtesy salute to the sisters. Men of Israel, Imagine Shabbat. Imagine Barak. Yahweh Shema Al-Shem Ba'Shem Yahshua. So, class dismissed.
Water, sisters, everybody, the water. All right,